Okay, we will begin the Kansas media availability here in the interview room. The number 4 seeded Jayhawks will take on number 13 seed Samford in the final game of day 1 of the NCAA tournament here in Salt Lake City tomorrow at 7:55 Mountain, 9:55 Eastern. We are joined by Hunter Dickinson and Dajuan Harris Jr. from the Jayhawks, and we'll open up questions for the student athletes. Right here in the
Gary Bidor, Kansas City Star. Hunter, everybody's been wondering, how does your shoulder feel? Are you practicing with any pain, and what percentage would you say you are?
The shoulder feels good. Good enough to be out there with my teammates. I feel like everybody's dealing with a little injury nowadays, especially towards the end of the season. And so, I feel good and ready to get out there with my teammates.
Really, for both you guys, Vahe Gregorian from the Kansas City Star, just from a morale standpoint, how much had you anticipated Kevin would be able to play, and what's the process been like to try to say, okay, we're moving on and we'll be ready anyway? How has that been?
I think we were obviously all hoping he'd play because he's one of the best players, not just on our team but in the country. But we've seen. The amount of work that he's put in to try to get back, especially me personally, because I was rehabbing my shoulder and my knees and my hips and stuff like that. So I was in the training room with him, and he's been doing 2 to 3 sessions every day for the past 2 months. And so it's not his fault by any means, but it just wasn't feeling right. I was with him when he was trying it out, and he's just going through a lot of pain. Wish the best for him. Hope that he can get back as soon as possible. But I feel like we got a good group of guys that are going to try to rally around him and try to win a couple games here for him.
Basically what Hunt said. He's been dealing with it, but we've been trying to, as a team, go forward without him because we never knew what was going to happen. So we just wanted to keep trying to get better because we got to work on us. So we just wanted to get better, get ready, prepare for this week. So.
right down here.
Matthew Coles, Associated Press. When are you guys at your best? I mean, you've had some up and downs this year, but what are you guys doing when you guys feel like you're playing your very best?
I feel like when we start out the game playing defense, if we start with our intensity on the defense end, I think that carries a long way for us. And, we start making shots after that. But I think it really starts with defense. If we get that going, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, to piggyback on that, defensively, if I were to be more specific, I think, guarding the three-point line, that's something that I feel like, when we hold teams to, less than 10 threes, but definitely less than 8 threes, I think, we're very successful at the end of the game. So just guarding defensively, and I think offensively, just getting the ball moving, really just having it not stick out there, having all 5 guys touch it and not really worried about who's shooting it, but, just looking for that best shot.
Back here.
Hi, David Lawrence, Jayhawk Radio. Full court pressure, that's what they're known for, forcing turnovers. We've gone against it